Mrs. Davidson.
It's Banks now, Mayor.
Of course, forgive me. My friends who were invited say it was a lovely wedding.
Yes, it was.
Mrs. Banks. If you have a few moments after our show here, I'd love to talk to you about the banner's endorsement.
Well, Mayor, as you well know, it is banner policy to meet with all the candidates individually and then to decide.
But I hear there's one vote that counts more than all the others. I hope you'll allow me to make my case to you personally.
Well, that's not necessary. I came here today to listen.
You're going to make me work for this endorsement, aren't you? I kind of hope that my record would speak for itself.
I see. If you are relying solely on your record, unless I hear something very different here today, the banner is not going to endorse you.
What the hell? You were dreaming about Todd.
I was not.
You were so. You called out his name in your sleep. Honey, give him up.
I have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Then why are you having Rex Balsam snoop around?
Give it to me.
No,
That
I
is
won't.
none of your business.
If it's none of my business, then don't write a check on the household account.
What
I
makes
read
you
the
think
memo. Look, it says TD, INV period.
Well, I didn't write that.
Okay, then Rex did. What does it matter? The point is, you're having Rex investigate Taya's big secret, aren't you?
Well, what if I am? So what? It's a big secret. A secret that she's never told a soul, so it's got to be bad.
You don't know that.
Oh, I don't know that yet. But I'm going to find out if it's the last thing that I do.
I don't know, honey. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, you know what? So do I. That's why I need to find out what Taya's big secret is.
But this isn't about Taya. This is about you and Todd and that dance you keep doing.
Listen, it's about protecting my kids.
That's always your excuse.
Taya and Todd practically live together now. He wants to move out of here and in with her. I mean, it's serious.
Good for them.
If he marries her, which he has done before, that witch would be the wicked stepmother to my children. And the secret could put them in danger. Rex is on to Rayburn's trail now, too. And when we find him, I'm going to get him to talk.
If you find him.
Oh, we're going to find him, because I'm going to spend whatever it takes, Dorian.
What if the guy's dead?
Oh, why don't you just stop dripping all over my day, dude?
Blair, I want you to be happy. And I can't help it. I just keep wishing that maybe things had worked out between you and John.
Well, they didn't, Dorian. Okay? And even if I were with John right now, I'd still be worrying about my kids. I would.
Yeah. But you wouldn't be crying out for Cabana Boy.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go inside.
Wait.
No, it's too
No,
quiet here
wait a minute. I
anymore.
need some time to talk about me for a change.
Oh, goodness.
Yes. How about you change that adorable outfit and come with me to the mayor's press conference?
That sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry.
Where's your civic pride?
Why do you want to go?
Because he's on the hospital board. I want my old job back.
What, is chief of staff again?
Yeah, if I can get the mayor's vote.
Upset with me because we disagreed about Dr. Saybrook being reinstated?
I didn't say I was upset.
But you're refusing to endorse me.
Based on your record. I'm not a vindictive person. I just don't like your policies, and I don't like the way you run this town.
Well, I'd like to know if you wouldn't mind telling me what exactly in my record do you disagree with?
Oh, my, where to start? You have abused the city budget process. You have pushed your own agendas ahead of the wishes of this community. You've used your office for personal vendettas.
Mrs. Banks, if you believe that, you've been misinformed. Can you give me one example?
John McBain. John McBain saved Marty Saybrook from my brother, and you have persecuted him for that.
I felt Todd was being unfairly targeted. I was trying to protect his rights.
You were protecting his rights? Did you think that was going to win points with me? What my brother did was horrible. I care about him. I would never skirt the law for him.
If you even imply in print that I broke the law...
I don't need to imply anything, Mayor. I just have to print the facts, and they will speak for themselves.
Then you better stick to the facts. Newspapers are an endangered species, as it is. If the Banner were to be sued for libel...
Well, our insurance would easily cover that. And then the Banner would defend itself in a long and heavily publicized trial.
Look at us. Window dressing.
Yep.
Like we don't have better things to do.
Well, let's just hope it's short and sweet.
A politician's about to open his mouth. I don't like our chances. Hey, you have an assignment yet for McBain's task force?
What task force?
It's okay, Fish. I'm on it, too. The commission McBain reached out to me early. But now it looks like there's some kind of stall. Anything going on?
McBain's the best person to ask. He's right over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming out today, especially in the middle of a heat wave. It's not often I ask for your undivided attention, and I promise not to wear out my welcome. The trust that you give a politician when you vote for them is a sacred one. But the casual lapses of ethics cannot be tolerated, and we certainly cannot afford to allow public servants to be working on their own agenda. Now, there are people who say that I have not paid enough attention to this, but I have battled the culture of corruption in city government everywhere I have found it, just as I have battled crime in our city streets. I am fighting for you. But the feet dragging and the excuses from the Llanview Police Department have made that job harder. We are at war with the criminals who bring drugs into our streets and poison our children. And I promise you, I am cleaning house. We will not allow for this stonewalling and incompetence from the very people who should be protecting us. I am going to clean house, and when I am re-elected, I will make sweeping changes in law enforcement that will make Llanview safer for us all. Thank you.
Hey, Fish.
So, we're all about to get fired? Is that what I just heard?
He's a jerk. Don't listen to him.
There was this thing before we started, Keaton.
What about him?
He kept asking questions about the task force. He said he was on it, but he didn't know anything.
What'd you say?
I said to talk to you.
Good.
What's going on in McBain's camp?
I'm working on it.
Thought you were on the inside.
I'm getting there.
Get there faster. We need intel.
Hello, Viki. Interesting place to spend your honeymoon.
Good morning, Dorian. No, I'm here representing the Banner because the mayor has asked for our endorsement.
Is he going to get it?
Based on his record and what I just heard? No.
Really?
Dorian, you know what the man has done? I can't possibly support that. It's bad enough what he did to John McBain. Have you seen the city appropriations bill this year?
I must have missed that.
Oh, you're supporting him.
I think that the mayor is doing a very good job during a very trying time, and he deserves a hand.
No, you want something.
I want a clean, safe city with a balanced budget, like everybody else.
The hospital. Yeah. You want to be chief of staff again, and you want his vote.
I'd like the unanimous vote of the board.
So you would happily see Llanview stuck with the worst mayor we've had in years just so you can get your job back?
I get queasy when you get this righteous before lunch.
This town deserves better than Mayor Lowell.
Then why don't you run against him, Viki? You are better than everyone else.